Hello guys, and first off I just want to thank people for the response to the Jamie Vardy to Arsenal video last night. I actually got into some good discussions with people on that video, and I understand that I was maybe slightly unfair in the sense that I didn't ask if people were happy with the potential transfer, if they were unhappy, and from what I've seen it's very mixed. I just assumed everyone would be happy because for me he was a massive upgrade on Giroud, and I feel like he was a perfect player for Arsenal, but a lot of people aren't happy, and I can actually understand that, and I should have allowed that chance for them to give that view rather than potentially put a biased video out there. So I've got to apologise for that, but also thank people for the response. It had way more views than I thought it could ever get in one night. For someone with only like 10 subscribers like myself, to get 500 views within a night, I was quite amazed and quite happy, to be honest. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about the other transfer that was going around last night, and this one looks done. The Jamie Vardy one was more of an Arsenal triggering his transfer, his release clause, but this one is actually, all it needs is the name on the signature now. A signature on the contract, sorry, and that is Zlatan Ibrahimovic joining Manchester United on a 1-year contract. And it's one of them, isn't it? It's, if we're not Man United fans, you think, oh god, I hate Ibrahimovic, I don't want to see him in the league. But for me, even though he's joining Man United, I'm going to really love seeing Ibrahimovic in the league. As long as United don't win the league, I'm okay. And it could go over two ways, couldn't it? Ibrahimovic could be the striker he's been for the last decade and be amazing, or he could have the curse of Falcao, who obviously went to United and basically lost every bit of ability as a footballer for some reason. We don't know what happened. But looking at Ibrahimovic's stats last year, he scored 38 goals in 29 games. That is incredible. That is genuinely incredible, with 13 assists. But we have to also take into account, not only is he a fantastic striker, he's at the end of his career now, let's face it, he's 34. He's very slow, but he's still a brilliant finisher. And but we have to take into account that League One, I think it's the lowest standard of football in the top 5 European leagues, out of English Premier League, Bundesliga. Maybe that's unfair actually. Maybe Bundesliga. I still think I think it has to be League One. I was thinking whether or not it was League One or BBVA, but I definitely think it's League One. You've got PSG storming that league every single year. So in that sense you can see why he scored 38 goals, but he's an incredible striker whatever club he goes to. I just wonder now if he's going to a league where he's going to struggle at his age. But we all know Zlatan, and we all love Zlatan, and we know he's going to score some fantastic goals whether he does well or not. So yeah, I can understand them wanting to sign him, although I'm not surprised because it's Mourinho and I know he likes buying big, but I thought he would kind of be pressurised by the United hierarchy to go with Rashford, because you know Man United are very much trying to get a push through the youth, and it hasn't been like that in the last few years. So I think they've lost a bit of their identity in that sense. I think they want to try and reclaim that. So you can look at it as a surprising move, but a not surprising move at the same time. It will commercially, he'll sell loads of shirts. He will get goals, especially against the lower teams in the Premier League. And I mean, they've got him on a free transfer. That's the best thing for them. I think if there was a massive transfer fee involved, they wouldn't have signed him. But because it's a 1-year contract, he is literally just going to be they're just going to offer him a lot of money instead a week. And for him to turn down an 11 million a year contract in China, United must be offering him something very lucrative. Now, I do I feel happy about it? As I said, I feel I like I'm gonna like seeing him in the league, but probably not if he scores against us or wins United the league. I think he's past that point where he'll alone will win United the league. I don't think he has got that ability anymore because of his age. He's bordering on 35 years old, so it's going to be hard for him to achieve that by himself. He's not like Van Persie when Van Persie went there at 30 years old and he was, I don't know, Van Persie, he deteriorated very quickly, didn't he? After that incredible season he had at Arsenal and then first season at United, and he was never that good ever since. But what a story though. And back onto Jamie Vardy, it's even looking more likely that's going to happen. His wife's been on Twitter today saying that it's not her fault. Stop abusing her for her husband's decisions regarding his future. And for even that, if there was no talk about Vardy, if there was no concrete information, she wouldn't even she'd be saying, "Stop abusing me. Nothing is happening with his career. He's staying at Leicester." The fact that she's saying it's not her fault about his career, I mean, it's looking like it's going to happen. But Ibrahimovic, I mean, it is it's because of the contract, the size of the contract he's going to be on, and because of who he is, it's going to be one of the biggest signings of the summer. And I think it's not so much to do with Mourinho, it's to do with how much money he's picking up at Man United. But whatever the reason is, I'm going to really enjoy seeing him scoring some fantastic goals in the Premier League. And I think United will enjoy him too, as much as it pains me to say. I think he's a great signing. So thank you for watching, and let's hope Ibrahimovic doesn't win them the league, but I can't wait to see him. So I'll see you next time. Thanks for listening. Bye bye.